Hey, now some people are starting to talk about Project Bluebeam, and this is a good conversation. This is a conversation that we need to have because Project Bluebeam, man, I was first introduced to it by Maxwell Jordan in this video called Millennium 2000. I'm sure you can find that on YouTube. Remember when I just said Millennium 2000? Now, and also William Cooper spoke about this. Man, Millennium 2000 came out in 1997. So go back and watch that because it's real accurate. It's telling you what's going on today. But Millennium 2000, William Cooper spoke about this here, and Dr. York spoke about this here. Now, from what I understood back then, they said that it was advanced halogen lights that were able to project images onto clouds, meaning that they had to have a cloud for to show the image, or it had to be a hazy day, and then they can project the image. But maybe it's more advanced by now. I don't know. But this was Project Bluebeam. Now, when you look at your halogen lights, what do you see? When you got riding at nighttime, the first original ones that came out, you saw like a blue cast, a blue cast. Where I said this, the light looked blue, a blue reflection coming out of those lights. Yeah, Project Bluebeam. Yeah. Now let's think about this here though. They told us about Project Bluebeam, and also they was hitting us with these movies called Independence Day and The Day the Earth Stood Still and all these other movies. Now the reason why they were doing that, I don't know. I'm just saying what if. The reason why they may have been doing that is to set up a scenario. Meaning that if there were some beings who were coming here to try to help aid, they can go to the news and say these beings are coming here to take our resources, and then they can go to war and try to take these beings down. And then here these beings come in peace, but they will tell you that these beings are coming in the name of war. So that they would go to war with them and then take them down. And then some of the people are going to be like, well, you know what, the United States, the world governments had to do that because they were coming to take our resources. And then some of the people are going to be like, oh, man, that was all baloney, man. It wasn't nothing but Project Bluebeam. You're not going to know because they split you down the middle and they got you on both sides. You won't know. Now, here's the thing. See, now, when you're dealing with those Anunnakis, they have what you would call it's called tachyon technology, crystal tachyon technology. We don't know how to deal with that, so they say, because I could tell you how to deal with crystal tachyon technology. I know what to do, but I won't say it. I would never say it. But they say they don't. Now let's go back to this, what you would call, what was that called when they made that ship, Albert Einstein, the Philadelphia experiment. The Philadelphia experiment was an experiment in which they hit a switch and they were trying to make a ship become invisible. But when they hit that switch, that ship not only did it become invisible, it switched to another dimension. You can look this up. You can read about this here. You can look up on YouTube or whatever. Now, one of those guys came to the year 1983. I think they made a movie about that, The Man in 1983 or The Man of 1983. One of those guys shifted into 1983. Some of those guys, their bodies literally, the molecules broke down and then came back together. And when they came back together, they were sticking halfway in and halfway out of parts of the ship. But here's something that they didn't tell you. When they hit that switch, they said that there were flying crafts around this world, and some of them things crashed because that thing shifted the Earth's magnetics. So who's to say that they don't have the technology to make them ships fall? I'm just saying, because I don't believe that they're able to mess with that tachyon technology. But as a matter of fact, when it comes to Anunnakis, this is what I've heard. The beings that we call the Anunnakis, and there are many different sets of them, they said that these beings have the technology to go in and out of firmaments, and they're looked upon as threats because they can do whatever they want. They got that high riskian technology. But anyway, this your man L Judge, man, with some of that what if, man. What if? Who knows? I'm out.